I would love to introduce to you all Tasha Danvers. Is a beautiful smile, beautiful energy, beautiful presence, mentor. And when I read that she's clarity coach, I can see it just by looking at her. She gives strength, clarity, and certainly I feel grounded when I look at her smile. And she's an elite performance trainer. Twice Olympic bronze medalist in the 400-meter hurdles. Did I pronounce that well? In Beijing Olympic 2008, silver medal Commonwealth Game 2006, finalist European Championship 2006. My goodness, welcome. Welcome, Tasha. We are waiting for your talk about activating your champion's mode.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Olga. Thank you, Viola. I hope you can hear me well. Can you hear me well?
Yes, yes, we do.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much. It was such a joy to kind of catch the end of what Terry was saying there about self-belief. That's something I really believe in as well. So thank you all for having me here today. Yes, today I'm going to be talking about activating your champion's mode, because on my journey to becoming a champion, to getting this medal that you see here, this is the Olympic medal from 2008, it became very evident to me that I needed something that would allow me to be successful under any circumstances, right? So how many of us, like, you can show your hand, raise your hand, have been on your journey to your dream, and you felt at some point, you know, why am I doing this? So you felt overwhelmed. You're like wondering if have you made the right choice? Exactly. I absolutely know.
I do apologize. I just want to say that most of the audience don't have cameras, so you can't see.
Okay.
I'm sure many would have wanted to raise their hands.
Yes, yes. You can put it in the chat.
You on the panel, but the rest raising hands anyway.
Right, exactly. Even if I can't see you, raise your hand in solidarity with all of us women that we can see, because I know I definitely have. And I learned that I needed to have a way to activate my champion mode. I needed to find a way to be able to continue to be successful, like I said, under any circumstances. So what I realized is that I needed to learn how to run. And you're like, run, come on, okay, like, why do I have to run? I don't even like how my legs look in tights. Like, do I have to run? But that's not the kind of run I mean. The kind of run I'm talking about, it's actually an acronym that helps us to stay motivated in those challenging times. And I'll tell you what that is. The R stands for remember your reason. Remember the why. And I heard Terry mentioning the why, and this was so important. I'll take you back to a time in my career where I was actually training, and you know, I had a why. I had sort of like a macro why, my purpose. I realized that, you know, the better I did, the more I would be able to inspire others. I could create a platform to do the kind of work that I wanted to do. But I was at this training session, and I was exhausted, and my coach says, okay, you have another set. And all of a sudden, all this why started to trickle away from me. And I was thinking about all the people, okay, you want to help. And my brain went into survival mode and started saying, no, you know, those people can help themselves. You don't need to push harder. You don't need to work harder. They can figure it out. And I realized at that moment, I needed not just a macro why for the world, I needed a why for the win. So I always encourage people to remember the reason you're doing things, but also have a reason for you and a reason that's a bigger purpose for others. So a why for the win, which is for you, and a why for the world. So my why for the win at that point was, you know what? I want to make sure that every workout that my coach gives me, I finish. And that gave me the inspiration to continue on. So it's important that we not only have a bigger why, but we also have a why for ourselves, because there'll be different moments in our emotions when we need a different kind of drive to push us through, to be able to activate that champion mode. So having that in your back pocket was extremely helpful. The U stands for understand that it's normal. It's normal to go through cycles of our feelings and our emotions. So a lot of people, when they start to feel challenged, when they start to feel lack of motivation, lack of clarity, you know, maybe this is the wrong choice, they start, all that self-doubt, all the negative self-talk starts to creep in, and they second guess whether this is even the path that they should be on. But I want us to understand that it's normal to go through those cycles, go through those emotions that we have. Emotions are like seasons. Our feelings are like seasons. We have our summer months where we're full of drive, we're full of energy, we want to get things done. And then we have those winter seasons where we're like, what am I doing? Why did I even start this? This is overwhelming. I'm sure Olga, you know, doing and Viola doing an event like this, at times it's like, why have I began this? You know, you go through, but that is completely normal, right? That is completely normal. So the reason why I tell you that is I want you to understand that those are moments not to give up. Those are moments to change our perspective and realize that we are in a phase. I went to the track one day. I was training for the Olympics. You know, this was my dream. I'm like, okay, I'm going after this dream. And I go to the track, and I was in the United Kingdom at the time. So my coach was in the US and my training group was in the US, and I'm a very people person. I like having people around. And I go to this track to do my work out, and the track is empty. Nobody is there. It's overcast, you know, as England tends to be, and it's drizzly. And all of a sudden, all the motivation I had to do the workout was going away. But I said, no, okay, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do, my coach said, do 3 times 5, 5 times 300. I'm gonna do my workout. I start doing my warm-up. And then the little voice starts creeping in. Well, you know, maybe I don't have to do the whole thing. Maybe I could just do 3 times 300. Just finishing my warm-up. Oh, maybe I'll, you know what? Maybe I'll just do the warm-up today. And the next thing I know, like, my whole motivation for being there just seeped away. And I had to realize that those moments, those challenging times are normal. The N. So what do we do when we realize that this is a normal experience? When we are remembering the reason, what do we do then? You know, what do we do with those challenging times? What do we do with those moments? How do we handle that? Well, what we want to do is nourish our dreams. So the N stands for nourish your dreams. A lot of us want to keep pushing, keep pressing, keep working to get things done hour after hour after hour. But we all go through those, you know, times when we need to reinvigorate ourselves. So our bodies get tired. And what do we do when we get tired? We feed our bodies, or we rest our bodies. And we need to do the same with our dreams. So what do? We nourish our dreams. And that could be from within, through self-talk, positive affirmations, through gratitude. It could be from without. You could hire a coach, get mentoring, get accountability, or maybe you simply need to rest. But whatever it is, you need to nourish your dreams. So when those times, those stormy times of stagnation happen, when those emotions, those stormy emotions, those rainy days happen, those challenges come your way, whether they're expected or unexpected, life throws you spanners in the work that, you know, throw you off course. That's when you need to learn to run. Remember your reason. Understand that it's normal to go through challenges, to have ups and downs in your emotions, and nourish your dreams. Run, 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 and never stop running, because you are running for your life. Thank you so much, Olga, for having me. And thank you so much, everyone, for listening.
Maybe, maybe finally somebody gonna make me run, because I've been resisting all my life, living when I was an athlete and being the sister of a dancer and nothing. But now I'm gonna run in this way, continue running. And I love it that we have really a why for the self for win, because it's for me how to follow up, how to engage, how to be able really to to make it, and a why for the others, for the world.
Yes,
And then
exactly.
connectedness is possible. Thank you so much, Tasha. It's such an honor, pleasure, and inspiration to be with you. Keep smiling.
Thank you.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much. It's such a pleasure to be here, and I wish everyone their best life. May the rest of your life be the best of your life.
You can say to everybody that there is a group of creative people that really honor your championship from inside out.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.